Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Welcome everyone to, well, I was going to say another lesson of Medina Book 1. I guess it is a lesson of Medina Book 1 because we will be going through it. However, walillah alhamd, we finished the book last lesson. So today we're just going to revise and just go through a few of the things, a few of the pages from the beginning. How you doing, Ashraf? You okay?
Alhamdulillah.
MashaAllah. If anyone joins us, Akhi, please do let me know, okay? Because I won't be checking.
Okay.
Okay, fantastic. Also, for those listening live on YouTube, welcome. And any questions, any comments, you've got the live chat. Okay, just go to the live chat, I believe, on the right-hand side of the screen, of the YouTube screen, and comment and ask questions. Now is a good time because now is like an open class. So do use that live chat. If you're listening or watching this video after it's been recorded, leave a comment or question below and I will get back to you, inshallah. Okay. We're going to start from the very beginning book, and I'm just going to go to certain sort of key points or key pages. I'm also just going to hang around just for a few moments just to see if anybody else does join us. They might be running a few moments late. In the meantime, any questions, please ask away. Please do ask away. We'll be starting from Ad-Dars al-Awwal, the first lesson. Any questions, Ashraf?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. All right. So the first lesson, we took hada. So this is an ism ishara. Okay, meaning this is. And we took man, meaning who. Okay. And that was the main thing. It was just to sort of get started, lesson 1. Lesson 2, Ad-Dars al-Thani. Let me see if I can scroll down. Yep. I'll tell you what, when I get to a point that I think is worth stopping at, then I'll scroll down to it, so I won't keep moving around. Okay, so let me just stop here for now. Okay, lesson 2, we took dhalika. So, hada means this is, dhalika means that is, both referring to that which is singular, both referring to masculine names or words. Okay, however, hada refers to that which is close, and dhalika refers to that which is far. Okay. That was lesson 2. Lesson 3, we took baytun and al-baytu. So when there's no alif lam, we have baytun with the tanween. When you bring the alif lam, meaning the, we lose the tanween and it becomes al-baytu. So baytun, a house, al-baytu, the house. Baytun is nakiratun, meaning general. And al-baytu is ma'rifatun, meaning what, Ashraf?
It's definite.
Yeah, or I usually say specific. Is that correct for me to say that?
Yeah, same thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Okay. So then we started taking sentences like al-qalamu maksurun and al-babu maftuhun and words to that effect. Okay. I'm gonna be just I tried to go through this before we started, but I didn't give myself enough time. So I'm gonna be sort of working through it as we speak. In the meantime, any questions, please do ask away. Arabia says, Assalaamu alaikum wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Okay, on page 19, we go to page 19. We've got the sun letters and the moon letters. Try and scroll over there. Okay, there we go. Where's page 19? There we go, got it. Okay, sun letters and moon letters. Can you explain this to me, please, Ashraf? What's the difference between sun letters and moon letters? Why is it significant?
The moon letters, al-huruf al-qamariyah, basically when you have the definite article before them, like so that is al, and when the those letters are after the definite article, you have to pronounce those letters exactly how you would pronounce them normally. But the sun letters, al-huruf al-shamsiyya, you don't pronounce the la in al. You go straight to pronouncing the sun letter. So, for example, we've got al-tajiru. You don't say al-tajiru, you say at-tajiru.
Okay. Okay, very good. Yeah. So you can see here on the right-hand side, we've got the moon letters. Okay, al-huruf al-qamariyya. So haruf is the plural of harfun, which means harfun means letter and harufun means letters. Okay, and you can see here you've got number one. Can you see in brackets? Number two, number three, number four going down. Okay, so those are the numbers in brackets, and then we have the actual letters, the actual moon letters themselves. So the alif, the ba, and the jim, and so on. Okay, and you can see the alif here. Okay, it's preceded by alif lam, meaning the. So when we say al-abu, we're saying the father, al-abu, okay? And because the hamza here is a moon letter, we pronounce the alif and the lam. We say al-abu, okay? If you look at the second line, ba, we've got al-babu. We pronounce the alif and the lam, and then we say al-babu. Okay, so we pronounce the alif and the lam on all of these letters in the moon letter column, if you like. Okay, so we pronounce the alif and the lam and then the moon letters themselves. So al abu, al babu, al jannatu. Okay, however, with the sun letters, okay, as Ashraf explained, okay, we do not pronounce the lam. What we do, we go straight to the sun letter and put a shadda on it. So here you can see you've got alif and lam and then the ta. So we say at-tajiru, ath-thawbu, ad-diku. Any questions with that whatsoever? Any questions whatsoever? Now, 7 of you watching live on YouTube, so is everybody clear? Can somebody let me know, please, if it's clear? If there are any questions at all, please ask away. Okay, we're going to move on. Okay, lesson 4. So far we've taken sun letters and moon letters. We've taken hada and dalika. Okay, lesson 4. Okay, in lesson 4, we take the huruf al-jar. What happens to the following words, Ashraf, after harf al-jar?
So the last letter of the word, it changes from a dhamma to a kasra.
Okay, can you
Is
give
that
us an
correct?
example, please?
So, for example, al-baytu, if you put a harful jar before it, such as fi, which means in, al-baytu will become al-bayti. So it will be fil bayti.
Okay, very good. You can see here on the screen, al-baytu, okay, has the alif lam there. So it's ma'rifa, okay? It's the house. So we've lost the tanween. It becomes al-baytu, okay? However, if it's preceded by a harful jar, there you can see fil bayti, we then change the dhamma to a kasra. We say fil bayti and not fil baytu. And you can see here, fil masjidi, ala al-maktabi, ala al-sariri. Okay, if you go to page 26, you will see the 4 huruf al-jar, which we've studied. Okay. So, yeah, at the bottom here, you can see fi, ala, min, ila, min huruf al-jar. So these 4 words are from the huruf al-jar, which make the next word end with kasra. Okay. What happens, Ashraf, if the next word is mamnu' min as-sarf? Would it end with kasra?
Um, if the word next word following the
Harful jar.
the next word following the harf jar.
Yes.
Um, I forgot this ruling actually.
Were you here last lesson?
No, I wasn't here last lesson.
Okay, that's probably why then. So last lesson and the lesson before, we were looking at, I believe, the lesson before too, lesson 22 and 23, I think. Yeah, Mamnu' min as-sarf from page 118, lesson 22. Okay, we
Right.
took a whole list of words that are Mamnu' min as-sarf. So words that are Mamnu' min as-sarf, we've gone from one end of the book, one end of the book to the other end. So do forgive me, but it just came to mind when we looked at the harf al-jar, because we said that it makes the next word end with kasra. However, with mamnu' min as-sarf, it doesn't. Words that are mamnu' min as-sarf cannot end with kasra or with tanween. They end instead with a fatha if preceded by the harf al-jar. So usually, like Zainabu, Hamzatu, Kaslanu, Abyadu, Ismailu, they end with dhamma. However, if they're preceded by harf al-jar, or if they're mudafun ilayhi, where you'll usually see a mudafun ilayhi ends with kasra, right? If
Right.
they are mudafun ilayhi or preceded by harf al-jar, they won't end with a kasra, but they will end with a fatha. Okay,
Now.
good. Right, we'll go to page 32. Okay, mamnu' min as-sarf becomes majru' with fatha. Yes, well done, good. Farha says majru' with fatha. What does majru' mean? Majru' means in a state of majru', meaning the word's supposed to end with a kasra, right? But because they're mamnu' min as-sarf, they can't. So they become majru', they become in a state of where they're supposed to end with kasra, but they take fatha instead. There's an exception. Okay, on page 32, we've got an example of mudafun ilayhi, sayyaratu al-mudarrisi. So the teacher's car. Okay, the car belongs to the teacher. The teacher is the possessor or the owner of the car. Okay, you can see here, sayyaratu is mudafun and ends with one dhamma, sayyaratu. So the mudafun is the word that is possessed, okay, or owned by something or belongs to something. Okay, and we can see here al-mudarrisi is mudafun ilayhi and is the word that owns the mudaf, okay, or possesses the mudaf. And we can see here ends with a kasra. Okay, the word here ends with a kasra and is known as mudafun ilayhi. And as we just mentioned, if this word was mamnu' min as-sarf from that list of words that we took in the 22nd lesson, it wouldn't end with a kasra, it would end with a fatha. Any questions at all before we move on? Okay, we're on lesson 6. Lesson 6, we took hadihi. So from the asma'ul ishara, we've taken hada and dalika. Okay, both referring to masculine words. However, hadihi is like the equivalent of hada, however, refers to feminine words. Okay. Any questions at all? Okay, we're going to go to page 41. Page 41. Okay, you can see here the asma'ul isharati lil qarib. So asma'ul isharati. This is even mudafun and mudafun ilay. Asma'ul isharati lil qarib and asma'ul isharati lil ba'id. Okay, so we can see hada Muhammadun. So this hada Muhammadun and hadihi aminatu. These are both for qarib, for that which is close, nearby, in close proximity. Okay, hada refers to, as we can see here, that which is masculine, and hadihi refers to that which is feminine. Hada Muhammadun and hadihi aminatu. Whereas over here, lil ba'id, we've got dalika and tilka. Dalika referring to that which is masculine, and tilka referring to that which is feminine. Dalika hamidun, tilka Zainabu. And we can see here Aminatu and Zainabu are also from the words that are mamnu' min as-sarf. Any questions? We're on lesson 8, mashallah. Any questions at all? Okay, lesson 9. Okay, we're going to go to page 53. Okay, page 53. Baytun jadidun. A new house. Baytun jadidun. Baytun is known as man'ut, and jadidun is known as nat. I'm just looking at the back of the book where we've got the English. I don't know if you guys have got the English part. Any questions at all? Baytun jadidun. Baytun is known as man'ut, nat, or jadidun is known as nat. Okay, in the English here it says, in this lesson we learn the adjective in Arabic. The adjective in Arabic follows the noun it qualifies, i.e., unlike in English, it comes after the noun. So baytun jadidun, a new house. In Arabic, the adjective is called nat. Okay, so baytun jadidun, it's a new house. So new is the adjective. Okay, an adjective in Arabic is known as nat. And the noun it qualifies is called man'ut. So that's a bit more elaboration. So baytun is the noun which is being qualified, known as man'ut. And jadidun, new, is the adjective, known as nat. Okay. Any questions?
Jadid, you said is the adjective.
Yes.
Okay.
In Arabic, the adjective is called nat. Okay, moving on, lesson 10. Page 57. Let's go to page 57. We can see the pronouns now. The dama'ir. Okay, damir means pronoun. The plural is dama'ir. Okay, so baytun, we've got bayti, baytuka, baytuhu, and baytuha. So baytun is the word a house. So you can see here, bayt is still, in the word. It's still, how do I say? My mind's gone blank, but bayt is still intact. It's still intact within the word, bayt. All we've done here is add a damir, a pronoun on the end, ya, meaning bayti, my house. Here we've added the kaf, meaning baytuka, your house. Here we've added the ha, baytuhu, his house. And here we've added the ha and the alif, baytuha, her house. Okay, so now we're looking at pronouns, dama'ir. Okay, if we go to page 58, we can see li, meaning I have, or for me, or mine. Lak, you have, for you, yours. Lahu, he has, for him, his. Laha, she has, for her, hers. Okay. Lesson 11. page 61. Any questions, guys? Lesson 12. Lesson 13. Okay, let's go to lesson 13. Let's go to page 69. Okay, here we took a whole, this is where it started getting a bit more difficult, and we started taking on a lot more vocabulary. So here we can see hada talibun. Okay, this is a student. Okay, I don't know if it was here or before. We took haula'i, which is the plural of hada. So hada talibun, this is a student. So how do we say these are students? We say haula'i. So haula'i is the plural of hada. Okay, and tullabun is the plural of talibun. So here we took, yes, we took the plural of many words here. You can see on the left in brackets, many words. So these will be important also to revise, guys. Okay, good. Any questions? Remember, for those watching live on YouTube, use the live chat. Do ask or make comments live. I am looking at them directly. If you're watching this after the video has been recorded, inshallah, these videos will be left for years on end for people to benefit from. Do ask questions, and I will receive the questions straight away. You know, immediately I'll receive them on the same day. So I will be responding to questions. Okay. Part B. Any questions? On page 74, we took some more words as well. You can see here. Yes. هؤلاء بنات. هؤلاء طالبات. Those of new words here in the brackets. Also here you've got jududun, kibarun, sigarun, tiwalun, which are all used for both masculine and feminine. Okay. Moving on, inshallah. Right, let's go to page 78. I hope today is benefiting those of you who are listening. I hope you're benefiting from this. It's like a quick revision session throughout the whole book. Okay, here we've got the Asma'ul Isharati lil Qareeb. Okay, so everything here is for close by, for Qareeb. Okay, but what it's showing us is that you've got hada, which is for close by, but for masculine. You've got hadihi, which is close by, but for feminine. Both are for singular. And then it's showing us here that the plural of hada is haula'i, and the plural of hadihi is haula'i. So haula'i is used both for plural, however, both for masculine and feminine. I hope that makes sense. Haula'i tullabun, haula'i talibatun. Okay, good. Moving on. Any questions? Ashraf, any questions?
Nope.
Has anybody else joined us yet? Let's go to page 81, inshallah.
Yeah, I'm
Page
here, bro.
81. How long you been here, Nabil?
About 20 minutes.
Astaghfirullah, don't say that, man.
Yeah, no, I was praying Asr as well, so I was like, I just keep quiet.
How long you been here for? 20 minutes?
Yeah, 20 minutes. I can recall the
Oh,
last 20
listening
minutes.
quietly, yeah?
Yeah, I was taking my notes in it.
We're gonna have words after the lesson. We're gonna have words after the lesson.
Yeah, it's
We've
cool,
got to
man.
keep this PG. Keep this PG
Okay.
rated. Okay. Asma'ul Isharati lil Ba'id. Okay. Now we're looking at Asma'ul Isharati lil Ba'id. So here we've got the word Ula'ika which is referring to what? That which is far. But just how we use ha'ula'i for both masculine and feminine, we use ula'ika for both masculine and feminine. However, ula'ika is referring to what? That which is ba'id, far away. ذَلِكَ طَالِبٌ تِلْكَ طَالِبَةٌ. That is a male student, that is a female student. أُولَٰئِكَ طُلَّابٌ أُولَٰئِكَ طَالِبَاتٌ. Those are male students, those are female students. Okay? In this box here, what do we have here? Muhammadun dahaba. Okay, so now we have verbs. Okay, we're looking at verbs now. Dahaba. We can see dahaba, the verb dahaba is on the pattern. What pattern is it on? Okay, these are known in Arabic as awzan. Okay, you can say what's the wazn of a word? What's the pattern of a word? Awzan is the plural. Almas says yes. Yes, alhamdulillah, I like yes. It's a good positive word. Muhammadun dahaba. Okay, and then we have Maryamu dahabat. So the masculine version, or version or type, or the way to say the word referring to a masculine, or Muhammad is masculine, right? Okay, mudakkar, masculine. So we say dahaba Muhammadun, or Muhammadun dahaba. The feminine version is dahabat. I think that's clear, inshallah. Any questions, please do ask away. Okay, and then we've got here Muhammadun wa Hamidun wa Aliyun. Okay, so you've got three people here, which is the plural in Arabic. It's not two or more, it's three or more, the plural. Whereas in English, it's two or more, isn't it? Here we have three people here. So we can't say Muhammadun and Hamidun wa Aliyun dahaba, because dahaba is singular. Okay, so we say dahabu. So dahaba is singular, dahabu is plural. And here we have Maryamu and Aminatu wa Fatimatu dahabna. Okay, so the singular verb, singular feminine verb is dahabat, whereas the plural is dahabna. So what have we done here? We've got the original word, which is dahaba, but we've put a sukoon on the end and added a noon with a fatha. Here, we've added a ta with a sukoon, and the ba has a fatha. I'm just explaining what you can already see in front of you. Inshallah, I hope my explanation doesn't confuse things, make things worse. Dahabu, what have we done here? We've got dahaba, so we've added a waw and an alif, and we've put a dhamma on the ba, so it's become dahabu. Dahaba is singular, dahabu is plural, both for masculine. Dahabat is singular, dahabna is plural, both for feminine. Hope that makes sense. Any questions before we move on? Any questions, Nabil? Lesson 14. Page 122, Nafisa asks. Page 122, okay, right. Number 13, okay. This doctor, his name, can we say this doctor's name? Okay, so هذا الطبيب اسمه William. This doctor, his name is William. Okay, so this doctor, his name, can we say this doctor's name? You know what, Nafisa, I don't want to go too and get too specific and get too strict when it comes to translating it. Okay, without reading what you've written. Okay, if I just read what it says هذا الطبيب اسمه William. This doctor اسمه, his name is William. Okay, that's how I translate it. However, if you said this doctor's name is William, I wouldn't be too fussed about it, to be honest, especially at this stage. If you want to say this doctor's name is William, wouldn't be too fussed. But it says ismuhu. Ismuhu means his name. So I wouldn't prefer it, to be honest. I wouldn't prefer it. Ismuhu means his name. So I'd rather hear this doctor, his name is William, even though it might not make complete sense in English. I would prefer to hear his name. But as I said, either way, the important thing is the reason why we translate it. We're not studying translation here, even though we do benefit from it. The reason why we translate is just to make sure, confirm that we've understood the Arabic. That's why we translate it. Okay. I hope that's okay, Nafisa. I hope that's sufficient as an answer, inshallah. Okay. Back to page 87, lesson 15. Any questions? Any other questions before we move on? Nabil, Ashraf, no questions?
No.
Okay, let's move to page 91. Okay, I'll tell you what, before we move to page 91, guys, let's move to page 89. Okay, there's a few things here I haven't mentioned before, which I'm noticing now, which I think is worth mentioning. So let's do that. Mashallah, time's going very quick. Page 89. I was hoping to get this done within sort of half an hour, but anyway, alhamdulillah. Okay, page 89. Let's look at the questions here. Okay. Here, the last word says mukhatab. Okay. Okay, Arabiya says صحيح أهم شيء نفهم المقصود من الجملة. الترجمة الحرفية ليست ضرورية. So Arabiya says, correct. The most important thing is that we understand what is meant from the jumla. The translation, al-harfiyya, the word-for-word translation is not a dururiya, yani is not vital, or it's not essential. Okay, thank you for that, Arabiya. Lil-mukhatab. Okay, so mukhatab is when you're addressing someone. Okay, so look, we've got the dama'ir here. Okay, the pronouns, we've got anta, antum, anti, antun. Anta meaning you. Antum meaning you, speaking to three or more people. Anti meaning you, speaking to a female. Antunna, speaking to three females or more. So here by mukhatab, we mean when you're addressing somebody. Okay, hope that makes sense. Whereas if we go to the next page, we've got lil mukhatab as well. Ka, kum, ki, kun. So, Baytuka, your book. Baytukum, your book, speaking to three people or more. Baytuki, your book, speaking to a female. Baytukun, your book, speaking to three females or more. This is lil-mukhatab. So you're speaking to people, you're addressing somebody. Okay. Then we've got lil-mutakallim. Lil-mutakallim is the speaker themselves, speaking about themselves. So, ana, I am. Nahnu, we. Farha says, no, Sister Nafisa. Rather you say Ismu Talib or Tabib. The doctor's name is. Yep, that would be Mudafun ilayhi. If you said Ismu Tabibi, that would be the doctor's name. The doctor's name is. Okay, so moving on from here, we've also got on page 91. Oh, no, we don't. No problem. Okay, that's fine. Let's look at this table, inshallah, on page 91. So, Aina dahabta ya akhi. Okay, so now we've taken in the past, haven't we, guys? We've taken dahaba, which is the original word, dahaba, meaning he went. Okay, and then we added onto it, or we changed it to dahabu, meaning they went, and dahabat, meaning she went, and dahabna, meaning they went, referring to three females or more. Here we've got dahabta. So when you have the sukoon on the ba, I think Ashraf, I think it's your microphone making that interference.
Is it?
I think so, like last time.
Oh, sorry.
No problem. Aina dahabta. So when we put a sukoon on the ba and a fatha on the ta, what does it become? Dahabta, you went. So you're speaking to somebody and you're saying you went. Aina dhahabta, ya akhi. Where did you go? Oh, my brother. Okay. Dhahabtum. Okay, so it's mutakallim, isn't it? It's addressing somebody. No, it's mukhatab. It's addressing somebody. So dhahabta, you went. Aina dhahabtum. Where did you go? Ya ikhwani. All three of you. My brothers. Three or more people. Aina dhahabti, ya ukhti. Where did you go? Referring to a female. So if it's mukhatab, if you're addressing somebody, speaking to somebody, it's dhahabti. Where did you go? Oh, my sister. Aina dhahabtunna. And not only somebody, a female. Aina dhahabtunna. Where did you all go? Referring to three females or more. Ya akhawati. Ana dhahabtu. I went. So if you want to say now, if you want to make it mutakallim and talk about yourself, we then put a dhamma, a sukoon on the ba and the dhamma on the ta. Dhahabtu. I went. Nahnu dhahabna. We went. Nahnu dhahabna. For we went, we put a sukoon on the ba and then we have noon and alif. Hope that's all clear, guys. If it's not, please ask. If you don't ask, I won't know. Okay, further down, it says ad-dama'ir al-munfasila. Ad-dama'ir al-munfasila. Okay, so pronouns, munfasila is separated. I don't know how else to explain it, but we have muttasil and munfasila. So for example, kitabuka, the pronoun here, kitabuka, okay, it's connected to the word, isn't it? So it's known as muttasil. Muttasil. However, if it's, as we can see here, huwa talibun, okay, it's munfasila. So it's detached, it's separated. Okay, so huwa talibun, huwa meaning he, hiya meaning she, anta, anti, ana, hum, hunna, antum, antunna, nahnu, nahnu. You can see here, guys, that ana comes twice. So we use both ana, meaning I, for female and masculine. And nahnu kadhalik is also like that. Nahnu. Okay, we can say nahnu tulabun, nahnu talibatun, used for both masculine and feminine. Yes, detached. So al-munfasila means detached. Correct. Okay, good. That's page 91. Any questions? Let's move on. Lesson 16. Okay, let's go to the bottom of page 92. Okay, so we've got here al-mufrad. Okay, so al-mufrad is singular. Al-jam' is the plural. Okay, so mufrad. Hada talibun jadidun. Remember we said talibun is man'ut. Sah? And jadidun is not. Is that correct, guys? Talibun is man'ut. Jadidun is the adjective, not. Okay, ha'ula'i tullabun jududun. Ha'ula'i is for the plural. هذا كتاب جديد. This is mufrad. And you can see here only this last sentence has two lines, two underlines, where none of the other sentences do. Why? Because what it's showing us here is that, look, this is al-jam, this is plural. However, we're using hadihi. Now, hadihi is usually used for that which is feminine and singular. However, we're using it for kutubun, okay, which is plural and masculine. Why? Because it's non-human. It's ghairul aqil, which means without intellect. Okay, basically meaning non-human. Okay, because we can use it for animals as well and things like that. So meaning non-human. Okay, so hadihi kutubun jadidatun. Even the adjective, it's as if we're referring to a feminine word. Okay, so hadihi and jadidatun are both usually refer to that which is feminine and singular. However, because the word is plural and is non-human, we refer to it as if it's singular feminine. I hope that makes sense. We say hadihi kutubun jadidatun. Okay, we're gonna move on. Next page. Also, we took many plurals. Okay, hada baytun, hadihi buyutun, hada najmun, hadihi nujumun. Okay, many plurals we took here as well. Definitely worth memorizing. Okay. Page 95. Let's have a look at page 95. أسماء الإشارة للقريب هذا طالب هؤلاء طلاب هذه طالبة هؤلاء طالبات. These are أسماء الإشارة للقريب هذا and هؤلاء. أسماء الإشارة للبعيد ذلك طالب أولئك طلاب. That is a student, those are students. تلك طالبات تلك طالبة أولئك طالبات. Then we have two more diagrams here or tables here. أسماء الإشارة للقريب غير العاقل. Okay, so this is what we spoke about غير العاقل, that which is non-human. Okay, we have هذا بيت هذه بيوت. So هذا is referring to that which is masculine and singular and close by. However, هذه بيوت is also referring to that which is close by. However, what? It's referring to something that's plural and non-human. So we refer to it as if it's what? Singular and feminine. We say هذه بيوت, which I've explained just moments ago. Any questions, anything that's not clear, please ask. هذه سيارة هذه سيارات. ذلك بيت تلك بيوت. تلك سيارة تلك سيارات. Tilka, we use tilka because we're looking at a word here referring to a word which is singular and feminine and far away. So we should use tilka sayyaratun or sayyaratun. However, we also use tilka to refer to something which is plural. Why? Because it's non-human. So we say tilka sayyaratun. Yes, non-living. Yes, non-human, non-living. But we even refer to animals. And animals are living. You know, so if there were animals that were plural, we'd refer to them as singular feminine as well. So it'd be wrong to say non-living because animals are living and they are included in the rule. If they are, if we come to we mention an animal that's plural, we'll still refer to it as if it's singular feminine. So we can't really say non-living. That's why I always say non-human. And also people might even try to, you know, argue that there is animals have intellect and things like that. So just to keep away from all the confusion, if you just say non-human, that just sort of clarifies everything. Kutubun means book, right? Kitabun means book. Where's book? Have we got book here? Kitabun means book. Kutubun means books, is the plural. Kutubun is the plural of kitabun, which means book. Okay, any questions? Any other questions? Moving on, inshallah. Lesson 17. Okay, so we've taken words like Baytun Jadidun, right? And we said Baytun is the noun being described, known as Man'ut. And we took Jadidun, which is the adjective, known as Na'at. Okay, if you go to page 97, okay, page 97, we've got here Al-Babu Maftuhun. Okay, the door is open. Al-Abawabu Maftuhatun. Okay, you can't call these also Na'at and Man'ut. Okay, because it's Al-Babu Maftuhun, it's the door is open. Al-Babu is known as Mubtada. Okay, Al-Babu is known as Mubtada, and Maftuhun is known as Khabar. Okay, we'll go into more detail in this in Medina Book 2, inshallah. But for now, it'll be, you know, it's good to know, or this is like the introduction to it, that Al-Babu is Al-Mubtada and Maftuhun is Khabar. Okay, so we have the door. So what about the door? Maftuhun, the door is open. That's like the information or the news for the door. I'll tell you what, I could find something in the English. See what the English says about it. Nothing that I can see right now. Okay, no problem. It, like it is used in English. What do you mean, Almas, with regards to it? Okay, guys, let's move on, inshallah. Any questions? I don't know what you mean by it, Almas. Okay, lesson 19. Okay, lesson 19 on page 106. I don't know, Farha, is that what it's called? Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know. I'd have to look into that. The English words. Even though I've been teaching English for over a decade, those words throw me off. So I'd have to check. Okay, guys. Page 106. I never studied Arabic and English, so it's quite new for me as well to find out what these words mean. Like even pronouns, I didn't even know they were called pronouns until not too long ago. I always just knew them as damir or dama'ir. Okay, page 106. Where are we? Yep, let's scroll down a bit. Okay, we can see here when we're counting something, okay, thalathatu tullabin, okay, it sort of behaves as if it's mudafun and mudafun ilay. Well, it is mudafun and mudafun ilay. Thalathatu tullabin. So thalathatu ends with dhamma, tullabin ends with kasra. Well, you can see here kasratain, 2 kasras, okay, and the number should conflict or be the opposite of that which is being counted in terms of gender. So thalathatu is feminine, whereas tullabin is masculine. Okay, whereas if it was talibatin, female students, we would say thalathu. We would say the masculine number for talibatin, feminine or female students. Okay, so the number should be opposite to that which is being counted. Okay, any other questions? Lesson 20. Okay, on lesson 20, we looked at on page 109. Okay, we looked at when you count something, what do we say? We say kam ukhtan. Whereas in English, when we ask about the number of something, we ask in the plural form. So we say, how many brothers do you have? How many cars do you have? Okay. Whereas in Arabic, we ask in the singular form. So we say kam ukhtan, like how many, well, it's like saying how many sister do you have? Okay, but we don't use the plural, we use the singular form. For animals non-human. Yeah, that's what we'd use for okay, yeah, so if for example Almas, if you're saying for example huwa and hiya, huwa means he, okay, so I can say huwa Muhammadun, he is Muhammad. Huwa al-mudarrisu, he is the teacher. Huwa talibun, he is a student. We'd translate huwa as he. However, if referring to anything that's non-human, so I could say huwa kitabun, it is a book. We'll then refer or translate it to it. We won't say he is a book. We'll say it is a book. Huwa kitabun, it is a book. Huwa qalamun, it is a pen. Also for non-human like animals. So huwa kalbun, it is a dog. We won't say he is a dog. I guess you could do, but the point is if it's non-human, we use it. It is a dog. Okay. What else did I want to say as well? Huwa kitabun, it is a book. huwa kalbun, it is a dog. And also with the feminine, hiya Fatimatu, hiya Zainabu, hiya al-mudarrisatu, hiya talibatun. Okay, so she is a teacher, she is a student, she is Zainab. However, referring to that which is non-human, we will say it. So here haqibatun, it is a bag. Here mistaratun, it is a ruler. What feminine word do we have for an animal? Qittatun. Here qittatun, it is a cat. Okay. And okay, so back to where we were with page 20, lesson 20. So here we've got the example, Kam ukhtan lak. How many sisters do you have? But we don't say Kam akhawatan lak. We don't use the plural form, we use the singular. Okay, moving on. Any other questions, guys? I do my best. I don't want to say, I do my best to answer questions. I do my best. I'm sorry if my answers are deficient. But I do my best. Okay, lesson 21. Lesson 22. This is where we took the mamnu' min as-sarf. Okay, if you go to page 118, we will see a list of mamnu' min as-sarf, words that do not end with kasrah or tanween. And it's not all of them, it's a few of them. Okay, so all of these words here are mamnu' min as-sarf, which means they don't end with kasrah or tanween. Lesson 23. Okay, that brings us to the end of the lesson. Okay, guys, we're pretty much done now. Any other questions before we go? I'm just going to quickly skim through the English at the back, see if there's anything worth adding. Has got a part here on lesson 4 where it talks about marfu' and majrur and mansub. But I don't think it's important to know. It'll definitely be important to know by next lesson. So it says a noun with the normal ending, meaning the ending of dhamma, is said to be in the nominative case. Is that how you pronounce it, Ashraf? Nominative case. In Arabic, it's
Nominative,
called
yeah.
nominative, yeah? So a
Yep.
noun with the normal ending is said to be in the nominative case. In Arabic, it is called mawfu'. So if the word ends with dhamma, it's mawfu'. A noun preceded by a preposition is said to be in genitive cause. In Arabic, majrur. Okay, so the word that ends with kasra is known as majrur. Okay, and it hasn't got anything for mansub, which is when it ends with the fatha. Okay, because I don't think we took that in this book really. The only thing that ends with fatha in this book is when it's mamnu' min as-sarf, it takes a fatha. So that's going to be in book 2. So here we've taken words that end with dhamma and kasra. We haven't really taken much that ends with fatha. That will be for book 2. That's why I haven't mentioned it here. I'm just quickly going through the English. No questions? Okay, guys, we've finished the book and we've revised it today. I think we're going to stop here until Ramadan. Okay, guys, that reminds me actually, somebody asked me for the link or the name of my other YouTube channel. I do have actually 2 other YouTube channels. One is like a vlog channel, a vlog and gym, health and fitness and that kind of thing channel, which is, I haven't even started, to be honest. I've got many ideas. And after my exams, inshallah, my plan is to start many projects on there. It's called John G, actually, John G. And my second account, Facebook, YouTube channel, is called Muslim Pit Stop. My intention for that channel is to, as of the end of my, when my exams finish, which is in 2 weeks' time, is to actually release a video every day of Ramadan, and then maybe weekly after that, every week after Ramadan. So that channel is called Muslim Pit Stop. I'll put the links when I get a chance, inshallah. But as far as this channel goes, guys, this is going to be the last. I'm just sort of making the decision as I speak. This is going to be the last lesson today, guys. So Jazakumullah khairah. Congratulations to everyone for completing Medina Book 1. Yeah, this is the last lesson until further notice, inshallah. We'll probably start Book 2 after Ramadan. Wa jazakumullah khairah. وصلى الله على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. السلام عليكم.